Hi everyone. On my long hike from Germany to Spain, I will be taking as much as I need and as little as possible. And trying to get the right mix is quite a challenge. You see here my backpack, my tent, my sleeping bag, things I need like extra clothes for washing, my first aid, and things for bad weather. Altogether right now I'm at 13.5 kilograms, which is about 30 pounds. Water and food supplies will come in addition to that. But there's one thing that might seem a little unusual to you to be taking, and that's this shovel. We teach our Royal Rangers that when they go on a long hiking trip to take a shovel with them, to cover up those things that are part of the daily necessities, like going to the toilet. Now, this was not a Royal Ranger idea. It was actually originally God's idea. 3,500 years ago, God said to his people, when you go on a journey, when you make camp, make sure you have your toilet flusher with you. And that's very important. And what I like about this idea is that it shows me that God is interested in the details of my daily life. He knows the number of hair on my head. He knows my name. He knows my thoughts that I think and the words before I speak them out. Whether I sit down, stand up, or lay down, he knows it all. In fact, the Bible says all of my days were written in his book before there was one of them. And that gives me confidence, particularly when I face challenging situations. A number of years ago, I was on a ministry trip in the United States, and I was robbed at gunpoint. I was laying on the ground and had a pistol in the back of my head, and I didn't know whether I would ever get back up. In that moment, I realized in my mind's eye, I saw Jesus on his throne, and I knew he was aware of what was happening. He knew the details of my moment, and that gave me confidence. And I began to pray for these two men who were taking my things, and after praying for them out loud that God would have mercy on them, they fortunately left, and I stood up to see another new day. God's grace is there to cover those painful memories of the past so that we can move on with confidence. So when I see the shovel, it reminds me that God knows the details of my life, and that gives me courage to move forward with him. By the way, this God also knows the details of your life, so be encouraged.